So much to everybody here that has hopped on. I fully expect there to be a few more people hop on as we get started here, but just want to welcome you to the call, and I'm going to mute everybody one more time just so that we make sure that we don't have any distractions. Okay, so here we go. What is coaching? Somebody invited you here tonight, and probably it is somebody from one of these teams that you see here on this slide. My name is Amber Bailey, and I am the leader of Team Fit Revival. So you can see Team Fit Revival listed there, but you can also see all of these other amazing teams. And so what happens here is that all of these teams and all of these amazing leaders and women, we all work together, and we all help each other become more successful, better coaches to help more people. So there's no doubt that whoever invited you here tonight, they saw something in you. Maybe you were in a challenge group, maybe they know that you're a leader, maybe you're starting your journey somehow. Whatever the case may be, somebody saw a quality in you that they thought would make a great coach, and that they thought would match the passion and the heart behind this team. So just know that there's no accident that you're here listening to this call tonight. So I hope that what you hear tonight will leave you inspired to dream big and pursue your dreams. Now, just like a little agenda so that you know what's coming up. We're going to talk about, I'm going to share my story, so you're going to kind of know where things started for me, and hopefully some of you guys will identify with that. We're going to talk about Team Beachbody and the growth of the company. We're going to talk about everything that Team Beachbody has to offer, and we're going to talk about what coaches do on a daily basis, as well as how they earn an income. So I hope that you learned a lot, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So about me. This is me here. I am a wife to Jim. We've been married for, it'll be 12 years in August, at the end of August. So I guess I jumped the gun on my bullet point there. But I am also a mom to two boys, Braden and Luke. Braden is 7, Luke is 5. They were very small when I started this business because I started coaching 4.5 years ago. And we're going to get into more of how and why I started in just a minute. And I'm going to skip that next bullet point, and just kind of move on to say that I'm a 5-star diamond coach. My team, Team Fit Revival, is a 2-time elite team, and I have the privilege and the honor of getting to lead that team. Truly, everything you see here is just a collective effort, and it's the case with any of the teams that you see listed on this call tonight. So I retired from teaching in 2012. But that's actually not where my story starts. I'm going to back up for a little bit and talk about how I got started. I got started because it was really kind of a low point in my life. Honestly, we were struggling. There was a lot of changes happening in our family, just financially. Our marriage was struggling as a result, and things were just really, really tough. I am a teacher by profession, I guess you would say. I have my master's degree in educational leadership, so in administration. I thought I wanted to be a principal. And so I got my degree when I was pregnant with our first son, and I actually went back and finished the year out that year teaching, and then decided not to go back. So I was home for 3 years, and then that time in my life that I was just talking about happened, and things changed, and we decided I needed to go back to work. And that was in 2011. And so Braden was 3 and Luke was 1, and I was devastated. It was very traumatic for me to have to go back to work because even as a little girl, my dream really was to be at home and to be a mom. And so when I went back to work, I was fortunate to go back to work to a great school, and I loved, teaching, but I knew going into that year, and as the year progressed, about October, November, that I needed to either get happy doing that or I needed to figure something else out. And I had already been on this journey. Like I said, I wasn't very healthy. Back up, I guess, I had started back to teaching that August, but I had actually signed up to be a discount coach in March, or it was March of that year. And so I had told my coach, Stephanie, that there is no way she was going to, see me doing a business or anything like that. I just needed something to help me get back on track, because truly, like, in this moment that I will never forget, I was sitting at the bar, at our house, and I was praying, and I was just kind of in a desperate mood and situation. So in that moment, I really felt like God was, I'm going to mute this real quick. I really felt like God was telling me that if I would just take care of myself, He would take care of all of the rest. And so in that moment, that was my turning point moment. And I didn't know what God was doing in my life at that time, but He had something way bigger in store for me than what I even realized or could picture or could dream about. And so as I started taking better care of myself, yes, I did have to go back to work that year. But in October, November, I decided that I was going to go all in as a coach, and that I was going to make this work because this was working for me. People were noticing that I looked healthier. People were just, wondering what I was doing and making comments, and that felt really good to me. And I felt really good, and I felt equipped as a mom to turn around and be the best mom and wife that I could be for my family. And so I knew that if I was struggling with those things and that this was helping me, that I could turn around and I could help other moms and other women do the exact same thing. And so, my turning point was, in that, I was in the pit kind of moment. But that year of teaching really, I dug my heels in at that moment and decided that I was going to draw my line in the sand and that I was not going to look back. And so what happened at that point, from that point forward, is my business began to grow. And I just simply decided to do something for my business every single day. I did not have a lot of time on my hands, but this was something I could do on my own time and schedule, wherever I had my laptop. And that was worth so much to me because I worked full time, and I had 2 small children at home, and things weren't great at home, but they were improving as I started to improve on myself. And so I only had to go back to work for 1 year. I got to quit my teaching job that summer of 2012, and that was the best decision that I've ever made. Because from that point forward, my business has grown, our team has grown, and I was able to more than replace my income. That teaching income has been surpassed, let's see here, times 5 or 6 or 7, really. As far as the way things are now, we have paid off debt. We have paid off credit card debt. I have paid off all of my student loans, including the student loans that I had, that my parents had. And really, it enabled our family to get back on our feet. It enabled my husband to start 3 new businesses that are now thriving, but it really gave us that margin both in our family to heal that way and also financially to get back on our feet. And so now we're able to do a lot of the things that we weren't able to do before. We take great trips with our family. we are able to give more generously to our church and to causes that we feel are important. And so that kind of freedom is something that is so powerful and that I feel obligated to share with as many people as possible. So that is about me. Now I'm going to share with you a little about Team Beachbody. Team Beachbody revenue growth, you can see here, this is projected through 2014. And I want to just kind of back up too and say how Team Beachbody actually started. There is Beachbody and there is Team Beachbody. And so what happened is they came out with these workout programs. P90X was a really big one when all of this was starting. And the message boards were going crazy with people messaging each other and helping each other and giving each other advice. And so they took cues from that and they realized, you know, like, this is amazing. These people are getting awesome results and they're helping each other. And so at that point, Team Beachbody was formed. And so the projection for 2015 is actually 742 million. So as you can see, we are very much on an upward curve and we are not slowing down. The number of people that this resembles getting healthy as far as ending the trend of obesity and really making an impact and changing the world, to me, that's what this slide is about. And so what makes Team Beachbody unique from the various other maybe health and fitness companies that are out there? What makes us unique, quite honestly, is that everybody matters. And that we just got back from our yearly summit that was in Nashville, and that has never been made more clear to me from the top down. Truly, everybody matters. It is not just about the fitness. It is not just about the nutrition. It is not about, here, go to my website and good luck to you. It is, here, let me walk you through this. Let me mentor you. Let me help you get the results that you are after. You know, and then beyond that, there are rewards. Beachbody rewards their customers that you don't even have to be a coach to reap these rewards. They give away $500 every single day for people who have submitted their story with the success that they've had with our programs and with our nutritional products as well. So pretty awesome stuff. Now, this might be one of my favorite pictures ever. I don't know, this came from this past week, and the people, and not all of us are on this slide here, not all of us were in this picture, but all of us were there. But I love this picture because I want to talk to you for a second about what makes this team unique. What makes all of these amazing leaders that you see in this picture unique. And that is, and I'll just kind of like reiterate, everybody matters. All of these leaders are amazing women. And like I said, you've been invited most likely from somebody on one of these people's team. There is so much experience here. There is so much leadership here and just leading by example. And here's the other deal, in case you can't tell, like, we actually, like, we love being together. We love each other, we support each other, and we make each other better, bar none. And so what happens when you have a group of leaders that feel that way about each other is that it trickles down into our teams, to the newest of the newest coaches that decide to join us. So, and I'll just say, we're very passionate about what we do. We love getting to help other people, whether that's with their physical goals, their financial goals, or both. So I hope that helps you kind of like see us for who we are and know that we love what we do and we love sharing that with you. And so I want to kind of segue in here to some of the products that we share with other people to help them get the best results. And one of them here is Shakeology. Most likely you've heard of Shakeology. Maybe you drink Shakeology already, but Shakeology is a very nutrient-dense superfood meal replacement shake. It is a very versatile product depending on your goals. It can be used, like I said, as a meal replacement. It can be used as a snack. It can be used to recover from your workout, all depending on how you want to utilize it. It is the best thing that I put in my body all day long. I have been drinking Shakeology for 4.5 years, and I'll be very honest, I was skeptical at first that I needed Shakeology. But it turns out I was eating like absolute junk when all this started, and that's why I felt bad. And so it turns out that I actually needed that awesome nutrition in my body more than I needed the workouts at that time. And the workouts came along with it. But Shakeology was really a key piece in me curbing my cravings for junk and not having that Diet Coke and M&Ms for that 3 o'clock, got to get me through the day kind of snack. So, and Shakeology is a big piece of our business because it is so versatile. It's really something that can benefit a lot of people, and something that we can recommend to a lot of people as well to help them with their goals. And this is just a picture. This was back in, I think it was February, and all of us were there at corporate that day. And this is the big wall. So when I say there are 70 ingredients in Shakeology, 70 superfoods, vitamins, fruits, vegetables, whole food, responsibly sourced ingredients, this is the big wall that shows all of those ingredients and what they are. So it's pretty amazing stuff that they can get all of that in one bag, and that all of that nutrition is getting in my body every single day. And so there is also like something for everybody here, from workouts to nutrition to just equipment. We really are a very well-rounded company when it comes to health and fitness. There are several different lines of nutritional products. So you have the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. It's a 21-day, extremely healthy, food-based detox. And so it is something where you actually eat, and it's a healthy way to kind of purge your body and to kind of get back on track. And then you have the 3-day refresh, which is a shortened version of the Ultimate Reset. It's great to do after vacation or a holiday, times where maybe you went and went a little overboard and you need to kind of get back on track and pull the reins in a little more tightly. Beachbody Performance just came out yesterday. It is an amazing line of performance supplements that are like, the science behind them is amazing. So I encourage you to research those things. You may not utilize all of these different products, but for certain there is something here for you regardless of your goals. And as far as workout programs, we have so many. When I first started, it was Insanity and P90X and TurboFire and a few others. And, you know, there wasn't near as much in our catalog as there is now. We're constantly coming out with new programs. 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme have been game changers. So there is, like I said, there's always something new coming out, which is great because we're constantly filling any holes or any gaps that we might have in our lineup, which helps us have so many tools to help people wherever they're at. And so one of the best ways to help people is with a challenge pack. Challenge packs provide the best value. And it's possible that you're in a challenge group right now and you've already purchased a challenge pack. So you may already know all about this, but in case you're on this call and you aren't sure what a challenge pack is, it's like a bundle. And so when I talk about fitness and nutrition and support, this is the best, most economical way to hook somebody up with the right program for their goals and to get them on Shakeology and to get them in your group. They're going to get a full workout program, an eating guide, 30 days of Shakeology, discounted shipping, There always is a free workout that comes with the challenge pack. They get a disc replacement warranty, and depending on which one they choose, these challenge packs generally range from $140 to $275, just depending on which program you choose. So, and this picture right here shows a lot of the options, but it actually, there are quite a few more besides this that you see in this picture here. And so we talk about these tools, and we talk about what makes us unique and that everybody matters. And the truth is, your story is your superpower. These coaches that you see that are successful, it's simply because they have a story and they're not afraid to share it. Because what happens when you share your story is you inspire other people to also make a change and share their story. And so it's like this huge domino trickle effect that happens. And that's the way we impact the world. That's the way we change the world, because truly, when you change one person, you're not just changing one person, as many of you know. When I started to change, it didn't just change me, it changed our family. And so when you help somebody walk through that, you're not just helping them, you're helping those around them. You're helping their family, you're changing their legacy, which is pretty powerful stuff. And so I want to just highlight a couple of stories here. The first one here is, his name is Casey Walker. Like I said, we just came from Beachbody Summit, was in Nashville. And so I talked about how Beachbody gives away $500 a day for these great stories of people using our products and having amazing results. Well, Casey did that. He started with T25 because he was in a situation where he was about 275 pounds, and his health was really suffering a lot. And so he was on a ton of medications, and he saw a Beachbody infomercial one night and decided to order T25. And so he got the program and started just moving a little bit every day. And what resulted from that is that he started sharing that. He submitted his results. He's down 118 pounds and off those medications, which is amazing. It has restored his family. It has restored his faith, and so much more. There are so many layers to that. And so this picture that you see here is a picture of the final closing ceremony at Summit, where Beachbody awarded him $100,000 for simply changing his life. And that, my friends, is about as powerful as it gets. And now, of course, he's on a mission to help other people do the same thing, which is the heartbeat of what we do. The picture on the right here, this is Miss Mandy Dorsey. Oh, and I want to go back and say Casey is a coach on Julie Schulte's team. So you may be on this call as a result of that team. So I just wanted to make sure that I highlight that too. Mandy is part of Team Fit Revival, and she has her own awesome team called Team Purpose. So she is also part of the bigger group here. And she started coaching just to get healthy, just for the discount, lost about 40 pounds. And as you can see from the left to the right here, she looks amazing. And so not only does she have this physical transformation where she drew the line in the sand and said she was not going to look back, but she has an incredible story where she's replaced her income from her corporate job of 13 years. She got laid off it was a year into coaching that she got laid off from her other full-time job. And she was able just to completely replace that income from her corporate job with her Beachbody income. So her plan B ended up being her plan A. And truly, God has had such big plans for her. She has an amazing team and is a great leader and does such a great job being a coach and sharing all of this with other people and changing other people's lives as well. And so you might be wondering, all of this is great. What exactly is a coach? What does a coach do? And so just to highlight this, a coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. You don't have to have six-pack abs. You don't have to be like a top-notch athlete or an extreme athlete. You can be, but you don't have to be. And you definitely don't have to be an experienced salesperson, because truly it's better off that way. We're in this to be interested in other people and to help people. The income is a side effect of that. The income happens when you get out on a mission to help as many people as possible. And that is truly the truth of the matter. A coach should be doing a few things here. Sharing how people can change their lives, sharing how they are working on themselves and improving and developing themselves. You'd be surprised, people are drawn to that. They're attracted to that. They want to know more about that. And so when you set out on a journey to improve yourself and to really work on you, it's amazing the people that you get to bring along with you. And just being committed to being proof that the products work, which really all goes back to working on you. There's a great saying that says we work harder on ourselves than we do on our business, because truly it starts right here. It's kind of like, when you're on the airplane, you put the oxygen mask on yourself before you can put it on anybody else, because you have to be able to breathe in order to save somebody else's life. Same sort of situation here. And so what are the benefits of being a coach? There are a lot of benefits to being a coach, but to highlight just a few, you get to set your own work hours. You get to work part-time or full-time. You choose. It's your choice. It is your business. You don't actually work for Beachbody. This is your business and you are the CEO of it. So you determine when you work and when you don't. You can build a business online through social media, or you can build it through fit clubs or just being face-to-face and in person with people. And basically, you get to use this as your platform to share your story, share what you're doing, share your passion, and bring other people along with you. And the rewards, truly, you have unlimited earning potential. Unlimited. There's no ceiling, there's no cap on what you can earn as a Beachbody coach. Everybody starts somewhere, and it takes some time, and it takes consistency, and it takes not giving up on yourself. But the rewards are great. As I mentioned earlier with my story, never in a million years. I mean, even as a principal at a school, my income far exceeds what I would have made as a school administrator, and I work a fraction of the hours. So you have bonuses for team growth. So you can choose to build a team and get some extra bonuses that way. We go on awesome trips together, which is great. The relationships that form due to coaching are pretty amazing. What's amazing when we go to Summit every year is that, there's those people that you meet via social media and online, and you talk to them every single day, and then you get to see them and meet them and hug their neck for the first time. There is nothing like that. Getting to spend time with those people is a pretty amazing perk. It's amazing the way people get connected through this thing that we call coaching. And so there are reward trips and definitely things that you can earn in that regard. There is tons of recognition. Beachbody does a great job, and so do our individual teams, of really rewarding you for helping people and putting both feet in and really running with this coaching thing. And then you get to learn and you get to do personal development. I know that sounds crazy, but because I wasn't much on personal development before I started being a coach, but I've learned so much about myself, and I've really grown as a person, as a wife, as a mom. I've grown in my faith. I've grown just all around. The layers to the benefits and the rewards here are immeasurable. And so you may be wondering, okay, this all sounds great. So what happens when I say yes, I want to be a coach? What happens next? Well, what happens next is that you're on an awesome team and you get outstanding support, both from a corporate perspective from Beachbody and from an individual team perspective from the leadership from all of our teams. And so, each individual team is going to address things slightly different, but you are in good hands. So as you can see from this slide, there is a whole slew of opportunities for you to learn and get the information that you need to be as successful as you want to be. And this kind of goes right along with that, but as far as what to expect from us, you're going to get the one-on-one support that you need. You're going to get advanced training, leadership training. We have weekly team calls, and every one of us has a Facebook team page that is an awesome resource so that you can also connect with the greater team. And then, of course, like I've already mentioned, there is awesome recognition and accountability to help motivate you and help you continue on your journey. And so now you might be wondering, how do I earn? So all of this sounds great. I would love to help people. I would love to share my story and be in the trenches with other people trying to get healthy. So how do I earn an income? Basically, coaches earn money by sharing. And I know we've already covered this, so you're probably seeing a common thread here. We earn money by being open with others and inviting them to challenge groups, being intentional about inviting others to join you on your journey. Follow the steps that your coach teaches you, be yourself, and reach out. You can earn back the purchase price of your challenge pack by simply helping 3 to 5 people get started. And this is just a really basic chart here that will show you that you're going to make 25% commission on all of your sales, slightly more with challenge packs. The great thing about challenge packs is that not only is the income potential greater, but it's also better for your customer because they're discounted for your customer. So you're going to earn a $30 commission with a P90X order and a $30 commission with the Shakeology order. If you put those together in a challenge pack, your customer pays less and you earn $10 more with the $70 income. And so the chart here shows the differences between the challenge packs that range from $160 on up to $245 and $305. Obviously, the commissions are different with each of those, but to give you an example here, that's a really good place to start. So if you're helping 3 to 5 people a month get started on that, that's a great way to have that first goal of earning back what you may have already invested in a challenge pack, and then going from there. It all compounds on each other. In addition to that, you get a 25% discount on all products. You start earning immediately. You can choose to also build an income based on, you can build a team and on products sold, or you can do one or the other. But truly, when you combine those two, you're really leveraging the whole aspect of the coaching opportunity and really maximizing your opportunity to earn. We get paid weekly, so Thursdays are paydays. And I know, we just launched a new workout program called Size this week, and Beachbody Performance was launched today. So we've had a really, really exciting week, and there's been so many coaches that have had their highest paychecks to date today, which is really exciting to wake up to messages like that. Beachbody gives away leads and customers to qualified coaches. So that's another amazing perk, especially with Beachbody being in the infomercial business. It's like free advertising. I mean, they spend millions and millions of dollars on making our products household names, which is great. And the other awesome part is that you don't have to be the expert, because they have the expert. The trainers are the experts, the nutritionists and the scientists, and all of those people that are behind the product development side of this, they are the experts. The meal plans that come with this, that is the expertise that we get to share with the people in our groups. And I know that was kind of a rabbit trail there, but You can make as much or as little as you want, and all of that is up to you. The best way to join as a coach, there are a few different ways, but the best way to join is with the challenge pack. And like I said, it's possible that you've already purchased a challenge pack. So if that's true, then you can simply pay the $39 and then you get to fill out a little online form and they refund you that $39. So if you purchase a challenge pack, your coach enrollment fee is waived. Whether you do it at the time that you buy the challenge pack or if you do it after the fact. And we've already talked about what that challenge pack looks like. So that was month 1. Starting in month 2, you have an ongoing business service fee, and it's $15.95. What this covers is a ton of different stuff. We don't stock product. We don't have quotas. But the $15.95 here is going to cover all of your personal websites. You get 4 different websites. You get your Coach Online office that is basically the hub of your business where you see orders coming in and you can manage all of that. Like I said, the product warehousing, we don't stock anything. Customer service, technical support, marketing, communications. There's tons and tons and tons of training in your Coach Online office and a free subscription to Success Magazine on demand, which is great. So that $15.95 is well worth it. Let me find my little arrow here. And so now that you have all of the nitty-gritty details, I want you to think about a few different things. I'm going to go ahead and click through here because I want you to see the whole thing at one time. But you came here for a reason. You came here because somebody invited you. You came here because you were interested or you were intrigued about what it is a coach does. And maybe there is something, in your heart that makes you wonder if this is something that you could do. And so I encourage you to really dig deep and think about that. If you have a big dream and coaching's part of it, I hope that you will go for it. This decision has been the best decision I could have made for my future, and never in a million years would I have dreamed that this would be what I am doing. But I'm so thankful for it. I pinch myself every day that this is actually what I get to do. That I get to wake up to all of these inspiring, motivating, passionate people that make me a better person and that let me help and serve and love on other people as well. And then I get to make an income from it, which is amazing. So we're in a really exciting time as Beachbody coaches. Like I said, we've been launching a lot of different things, a lot of different tools to help more people get healthy and fit. And so I hope that you'll decide to come on board. If you're as passionate about this as we are, we want you to join us. And so I just thank you so much for giving up some of your time tonight to listen to this and to be interested in this and to hear what it is that we have to share and to say. And I hope that you will go back and connect with the person that invited you to this call. Ask them any additional questions that you have and really consider coaching as a next step. So that's all that I have. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you, and have a good night. I'll let you get back to your families.